To be is to be perceived. All men have opinions, but few think. Few men think, yet all will have opinions. Truth is the cry of all, but the game of few. What is mind? No matter. What is matter? Never mind. We have first raised a dust, and then complain we cannot see. Our youth we can have, but today, we may always find time to grow old. He who says there is no such thing as an honest man, you may be sure is himself a knave. For my own private satisfaction, I had rather be master of my own time than wear a diadem. A ray of imagination or of wisdom may enlighten the universe and glow into remotest centuries. It is impossible that a man who is false to his friends and neighbors should be true to the public. Where the people are well educated, the art of piloting a state is best learned from the writings of Plato. God is a being of transcendent and unlimited perfections. His nature, therefore, is incomprehensible to finite spirits. The world is like a board with holes in it, and the square men have got into the round holes, and the round into the square. The most ingenious men are now agreed that universities are only nurseries of prejudice, corruption, barbarism, and pedantry. To be a good patriot, a man must consider his countrymen as God's creatures, and himself as accountable for his acting towards them. To be is to be perceived ses percipi, or, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? Others indeed may talk, and write, and fight about liberty, and make an outward pretense to it, but the freethinker alone is truly free. That thing of hell and eternal punishment is the most absurd, as well as the most disagreeable thought that ever entered into the head of mortal man. All the choir of heaven and furniture of earth, in a word, all those bodies which compose the frame of the world, have not any subsistence without a mind. The eye by long use comes to see even in the darkest cavern, and there is no subject so obscure but we may discern some glimpse of truth by long poring on it. Of all men living, priests are our greatest enemies. If it were possible, they would extinguish the very light of nature, turn the world into a dungeon, and keep mankind forever in chains and darkness. Casting an eye on the education of children, from whence I can make a judgment of my own, I observe they are instructed in religious matters before they can reason about them, and consequently that all such instruction is nothing else but filling the tender mind of a child with prejudices. This perceiving, active being is what I call mind, spirit, soul, or myself, by which words I do not denote any one of my ideas, but a thing entirely distinct from them, wherein they exist, or which is the same thing whereby they are perceived, for the existence of an idea consists in being perceived. Did men but consider that the sun, moon, and stars, and every other object of the senses, are only so many sensations in their minds, which have no other existence but barely being perceived, doubtless they would never fall down and worship their own ideas, but rather address their homage to that eternal invisible mind which produces and sustains all things.